It's been a while since Cleveland and Kansas City were the top two teams in the same division. But now they're 1-2. Cleveland's up by 4 games. Can they increase it as the Guards open up a 3-game set tonight against Kansas City?
Tristan McKenzie will be making his 12th start. The Guardians have won 6 of 7 of his home starts this year.
Maikel Garcia steps in to lead it off for Kansas City. Swing and a miss. Down goes Garcia on 3 pitches. McKenzie with a really good curveball.
That brings up Bobby Witt Jr.
Swing and a foul held on by David Fry. Back-to-back strikeouts for Tristan McKenzie.
Vinny Pasquantino had a home run and 5 RBIs in the San Diego series.
A swing by Pasquantino and a long drive to center. Back goes Freeman. He'll pull it down. This might be as good a first inning as we have seen from McKenzie this season.
And they're going to try and figure out Seth Lugo, who has not faced Cleveland since 2019 as a reliever for the Mets.
No score, bottom of the first. Stephen Kwan digs in.
Hampson makes a play in center field to get Stephen Kwan.
Andres Jimenez, the batter.
Slice to shallow left. And there's Frazier to make the play. 2 down.
Here is Jose Ramirez.
Is avoid the strikeout. Put the ball in play, which Ramirez does here. And Hampson comes sprinting in from center field to help Lugo to a 1-2-3 bottom of the first.
It'll be Hunter Renfroe to lead off here in the third. The right fielder, right-handed hitter.
Renfroe hits it well to right field. That's deep. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and Hunter Renfroe goes to the opposite field to put the Royals in front.
First hitter he's thrown back-to-back fastballs to, and Renfroe, they tried to get that one up out of the zone. Fry was calling for it up above the strike zone, and Renfroe, gosh, he just went with the pitch. He's so big and strong. All you got to do is get up there with that top hand, and this is exactly what he did.
So Garcia is on with 1 out. Bobby Witt Jr. stands in. 1 on 1 out. Runner goes. Pitches a strike. Throw down is late. Safe at second. And it's an 0-1 count on Bobby Witt Jr.
Well hit left center field and deep, and the Royals have 2 home runs in the 3rd inning, and they lead 3-0.
There's your 1-2 punch, the top of the order. Second time through, he was striking guys out that first time through with that big curveball. But you tell smart hitters, hey, look for the hanger. And I talked about that. That's eye high. See how when it came out of his release point, it was at Junior's eyes. So that tells you it's a hanger. And when you get the underside of that overhand curveball, it accelerates the spin and takes off.
And now Salvi will bat for a second time. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lined up the left field line, and that is right on the line.
Believe it, Salvi's going good.
And he's into second base with a 2-out double.
So Salvi's at second for Nelly. The 3-2. Breaking ball up and in, ball 4. Salvi's at second. Nelly's at first, and now Nick Lofton.
That's off of McKenzie's glove, and Jimenez had to wait for Velasquez to go by, and the Royals will have the bases loaded with 2 down.
The 9th man to bat this inning is Adam Frazier.
They should get him out of trouble. In comes Freeman, calling for it and catching it. And the side is retired. The Royals leave them loaded, but they score 3 and grab the early lead.
2 outs now in the top of the 4th, and Maikel Garcia comes to the plate. Fastball punch to right center field, down into the gap, a base hit. Brendan cuts it off quickly and fires it back in. That holds Garcia to a single. And on at first with 2 outs for Bobby Witt Jr.
And he goes that way again. What row is this one going to land in? Wow. Almost the exact same spot. And Bobby Witt Jr. has his second 2-run home run in the last 2 innings.
Love that sound. That was loud. Okay, it was a curveball for the last pitch he saw for the homer. And now he thinks he's going to sneak some cheese by him up there at 91. I don't think so.
Uphill climb for the Guardians tonight. They trail at 5-0.
Lugo has gone 9 up, 9 down. Stephen Kwan for a second time.
As Kwan drills one to deep right field. It's off the wall. Kwan's going to have to hurry to get the second. Renfroe's throw is offline, and he's in there with a leadoff double. It's his 7th on the year.
On an 0-2 pitch, he tried to slow it down, and Kwani was waiting for it.
1 away. Kwan advances to third. Here comes Jose Ramirez.
And Ramirez shoots it through the hole on the left side, and the Guardians get on the board.
So they're on the board, and still just 1 out.
Cleanup hitter Josh Naylor at the plate.
Naylor drives one deep center field. Hampson back, looking up, and it's gone to Souvenir City. Josh Naylor and the Guardians punch back here in the 4th.
I'm going to tell you, that was one pretty swing right there. count in his favor, and I think he was tunneled on something away, and he smoked that ball. That's the best swing he's taken in a long time.
There's a line drive single to center by Will Brennan. So Chill Will has hit in 4 of his last 6 games. 4-pitch walk, and that's the first issued by Lugo. 2-2 pitch and hit him. And the bases are loaded. It just nicked him with a breaking ball.
There you go. He found a way to do his thing. Get on base.
And as we talked about, Andres Gimenez, one of the best in the business with runners in scoring position. He's got them loaded here in the 5th.
Breaking ball swung on and missed. Strike 3. Slider down and in. He got Gimenez to go after it anyway.
Well, no place to put him. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The 0-2 pitch. Check swing and a curveball low. He went around. Strike 3. Seth Lugo gets out of danger with back-to-back strikeouts. He strands the bases loaded.
Will Brennan leads off the bottom of the 7th. Seth Lugo's at 92 pitches. They have action in the bullpen. That's going to find a hole on a 1-2 pitch. Will Brennan has his 2nd hit of the night.
There's Tyler Freeman 0 for 2.
Freeman with a drive. Deep left field. Frazier looking up. Goodbye. Brand new ball game here in the 7th.
He took
the 5th home run of the year for Tyler Freeman.
That is the most runs allowed by Seth Lugo this year.
The 98th pitch of the night was one too many.
Absolutely right. That just fired up that dugout.
And Schneemann is aboard with the Guardians' 3rd consecutive hit this inning.
Runner at first, 2 down.
Low, ball 4.
Angel Serpa comes on to face Josh Naylor with 2 on, 2 out in a 5-5 tie.
Ball 4, it was low. Back-to-back walks, and they're loaded for the 2nd time tonight.
David Fry will be the 8th Guardian to hit.
Tapper up the gut. Bobby Witt beat him to the bag, or did he? No, he did not beat him to the bag, and he threw it away, and the Guardians have taken the lead.
Bobby Witt on that chopper ran to 2nd, but he did not beat Naylor evidently, and so he thought, I better throw to make sure, and then he threw it away to 1st, and the Guardians are now back on top 8-5.
Oh, that was the worst possible result.
Clase is coming out to try to nail down his 19th save of the year. He leads the American League, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. He's had a heck of a night, but I'll bet all he's going to think about is the error he made that gave Cleveland the lead. A full count for Witt, and the payoff pitch. Book it. The Guardians strike the first blow in this matchup between Cleveland and Kansas City, winning the series opener 8-5. What an entertaining game with plenty of twists and turns along the way. Guardians go to 40-20.